welcome back to the video. Today will be another reaction video. Little different though. I want to go over a clip, little snippet from, of course, the show 90 Day Fiancé, but the couples tell all version of it. There's a part that I seen in it that I want to kind of go over, kind of give my thoughts on it, right? Get my reaction to it. 'Cause I thought it was a little crazy, looking out of the box, but want you guys to get my opinion, my thoughts on the matter of what's going on. If you haven't seen the show, you haven't seen it, you're gonna hear a little snippet of it now. And yeah. So let me see. First, let me turn this little on. And yeah, let's get to the little clip real quick.
Hey Betsy, do you think Sasha fat shames Emily?
I think that Sasha confuses weight and health and appearance and health. He cares what she looks like.
Okay, pause. Real quick. Just so you guys have a little quick little backstory. Sasha came from, I think, Russia. He was a trainer out there. He's trying to be a trainer in the United States, blah, 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 blah. He's with his new girl. New girl got pregnant, gained a little weight. Sister might be a little weight. Might be a little weight. Just a tad bit. Right, kind of going over this. Now, when she says that that Sasha is what? Confusing looks with health. Not necessarily. If you've been knowing a person for a little while, right? And say they look a certain way, the health can change if they look a little different. Now, what I mean by that, if they're normally a very petite, active person and they gain 30 pounds, wouldn't you assume that their health is going to decline just a tad bit? Right? Of course, if you're gaining fat, you're not just gaining fat on the outside, but on the inside as well. Like your veins, arteries, etc. Right? You're going to gain fat more just on what you see on the inside, not just the outside. So maybe he's not confusing the inside and outside. Maybe he's just being aware. You know what I mean?
Doesn't actually care if she's healthy.
As I said, I want my wife to look and feel healthy. Same as my whole family. So I'm taking care of her and all my family.
You're not a nutrition professional. You're a personal trainer. You can show her how to lift the weights. That doesn't mean you can tell her what to eat.
I can.
Okay, yes and no, right? Thing is, as a trainer, if you're not licensed nutritionally, you cannot tell someone what to do because something happens. They eat like peanut butter and have a peanut butter allergy. They have a stroke, they die. You getting sued because you're not licensed to even do that. But as a trainer, when you do take certain certifications, they do go over certain nutritional guidelines, some of the basics, right? So you can, as a trainer, advise certain things. They don't have to follow. You can't tell them to do X, Y, and Z. But you can advise certain dietary certain dietary advice. You can advise it, right? Can't tell them what to do, like exactly what to do, but you can advise certain ins and outs, right? Come on.
Give her advice what to eat because I know about this.
Where did you get your degree from? Google?
Emily, do you feel some pressure from Sasha to lose the weight?
I don't like what I see when I look in the mirror. And it hasn't been easy. I don't want to look like this forever. I want to...
You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
I want to be how I was before pregnancy. And it's really hard to look at myself in the mirror.
Your body changes and it's okay.
I don't like me right now. I don't like me. And it is affecting my self-esteem and it is affecting our relationship.
Okay, by what she says, yeah, throughout life your body changes. Yada, 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 yes, your body now, she regresses over time. Doesn't mean you can't control that, right?
I'm in a bad mood all the time. So I am trying to get out and be more active, but it's hard because I work full time. And when I get home from work, I want to spend time with my baby. And I'm tired because the baby's not sleeping through the night. It is so hard to get motivated, but I'm trying my best.
That's why I'm trying to help her.
She hates it when I eat junk food, but that's how it's, but that's how it starts.
It's important to be honest to each other.
Exactly.
No, it looks beautiful. Eat your junk food.
Exactly. You're not helping it if you're allowing it.
Diets don't work. You have to listen to your body. And if you restrict, that will build up a mentality that leads to binging later on.
Your body.
Okay. No, we're going to hit on a couple things. Listen to your body, understand certain things. Yes. Now, if you're listening to your body, a lot of times your body is telling you to eat, right? Now, like binging is a binging disorder, right? One of the biggest things is the eating disorder, right? It's not something we just naturally have to do. Our body's like, hey, we want more food. If we feel stressed, we feel like that could be our comfort zone is food and eating, yes. Now, listening to that and feeding into that more just relies on you eating more calories and gaining more weight. And then now with you gaining more weight, now you're feeling more stressed out, more depressed, right? So now you're going to start eating more. So your thoughts are enabling for you to get worse, while for you to feel safe, you're getting worse at the exact same time. A lot of times it comes down to getting help from an outside source. Like, hey, her husband, who's a trainer nutritionally, allowing him to help him and assist her in what she's currently doing could be beneficial for her longevity, not just short term. Now, yes, one of the biggest things you want to do is listen to your body. You don't want to restrict too much, because you restrict too much, your body is going to be a point where if you're hungry all the time, you're going to eat, and then you're going to start eating, and yes, you are going to start binge eating. But you also got to keep in mind outside help is important, and restricting is, of course, the point where you got to refrain from eating overly processed foods, chips, donuts, cookies. You can refrain from that, eat more whole foods, yes. But I think she's looking to a point where her diet may feel comfortable for her and someone may be different, so she want to kind of advise a whole different hoopla of what she believes is the best thing. But also you got to think, when you look at her, like, no shots given, can you really be like, hey, you know what you're talking about? Yeah, you obviously know about restriction and what not to do, right? Because you have a six pack, am I right? But we gotta keep in mind a number of things.
I will tell you, eat whatever you want, and you will get whatever you deserve.
He's gained weight being here too. Like, you look great. Like, if you want to lose the weight, you can lose the weight. But like, no, I love you, Big Papa. Like, you know, like you look great to me. So it's also trying to like make your partner feel comfortable in the skin they're in, no matter what weight they're at.
Okay, now she makes sense. I agree, and to some extent, you have to make someone feel comfortable and feel happy with themselves. But you also want to be comfortable and feel happy with yourself enough to want to be healthy, want to make changes. I don't want you working out because you hate yourself. You need to be working on eating better because you love yourself. You know what I mean? I don't want you going out of the way and feel like, hey, I gotta do X, Y, and Z when you know damn well they're not what you're supposed to be doing with longevity. Do what's gonna allow you to be healthier and happier, like I keep saying, long term, not short term. So yes, make sure that your partner, etc., your husband and wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, circle, square, etc., that they're comfortable with themselves. Don't downplay them, but also make sure you kind of uplift them to the point where, hey, you're giving the right advice to, hey, what you're doing, you got to make sure if you really love yourself enough to want to be better. Point blank, period.
Betsy, has your sister changed since she started dating Sasha?
It's definitely that pressure on new moms that I think is something that has affected her behavior, and that Sasha's not helpful.
Okay, let's talk about some of your other criticisms of the relationship, Betsy. You said that Sasha has this pattern that he will meet a woman.
I think that's a little different. That's going on to like, you know, his baby mama drama, him hating and quitting, you know, him doing a little play move, don't go. I'm not saying play move. That's kind of disrespectful. You never know what people be going through. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because one of the things I want to look at, I want to kind of touch base with this, right? One of the last things she's kind of complained is her main point, right? Is that's her sister. So look out for her sister. She don't want her sister to feel like she's getting attacked or being bombarded with a lot of things. You know what I mean? I totally get that. Would hate for someone to be like, you're fat, you need to stop doing things, trying to like drill them on certain things. There's a difference between trying to drill somebody and then action or guide somebody. You have to know the signs and know the differences, kind of look at a point from a trainer's point of view. Is if you really care, you're going to be doing things differently, going to say things differently, going to ensure that they're not taking it as an attack like a mechanism, right? But they're seeing it more so you're trying to console them and just guide them in the right direction, give them the right knowledge. And what I mean by that, right, is it just me saying, hey, well, it would make a lot more sense, if you know, cut on the Cheerios and the cookies and cream, right, and, you know, the morning bagels and kind of probably eat more like, you know, fruits in the morning, oatmeals, right? Just advising, right? Other than saying, hey, you need to stop eating this junk food because you're going to get fat and you're going to have like 15 goddamn chins, right? We see the difference, the kind of tone and kind of how you feel, right? Me advising me, God trying to like tell you what to do, it's a big diff. Very, 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 very big diff, right? You gotta be mindful of how you're talking to people and how people are. You know what I mean? Not saying people can be a little too sensitive, probably, right? But keep in mind, what you're doing has to be able to help someone else, right? Apart from that, whatever diet you're doing, I'm really hoping it's something that's going to be able to help you out long term, not short term. But yeah, if you've gotten this far in the video, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm actually tired. I look at my system, my little YouTube studio, and it shows me who watches my video, subscribed, and not subscribed. A lot of y'all not even subscribed. Y'all just trying to take my little information, take my little know-how, my little knowledge, my little, you know, my brain meats, trying to take my knowledge from it, my juices from it. Watch and leave. No, 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 no. Hell no. Have a seat. Click the little subscribe button. Click the bell icon. Like. Alright? Some of y'all ain't dislike the other video. You bastards. Stick around because you never know what I'm going to teach y'all. Plus, Reaction Tuesdays. So Tuesdays typically going to be my reaction days. Maybe other days too, but Tuesday is going to be my, you know, my day to just sit down, relax, probably laugh, probably going off on some buffoon. Just saying something goofy, you know what I mean? But yeah, please stick around, like, comment, subscribe. I'm talking to you. Kind of you ain't subscribed. I know you not subscribed. You playing with me. You better hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, bell icon, and share it to your damn granny so she know what she doing. Don't be playing with me. I'm being serious. Hit that goddamn button. Hit that button!